Yeah, it's a Slick Talk God, good. And you're now in tune with Balcony Boys podcast. Get right.
What you said? You don't go to dinner?
No, like you going like on a date with your wife? Yeah. Like, I don't know. What?
They got choked up saying that.
No.
Yeah, I don't do none of that shit.
Hey, yo, Meaty, on the pod, right? When he say that, I want you to put Skino, don't love these hoes right above his head.
Hey, you just said it.
You know what I'm saying? You can just put Skino, don't love them hoes.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
It's fine that you don't love them hoes. I love the fact that you don't love them hoes.
I feel bad.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it.
Do we have to refer to them hoes?
That's because I don't know their names individually.
Well, I don't even know who you talking about. I don't
definitely not calling
Exactly,
nobody no hoe.
Yeah.
Next subject, man.
Let's hop off. Let's get off of this train.
Yeah, you know, slippery slope ahead. We could jump off.
You see how quiet it was?
Crickets. Leave that low.
Y'all trying to get to these bad?
Yeah. That's what I'm here for, Skino. I'm here to talk battle rap. I'm here to talk battle rap. We can talk battle rap.
Are you?
Yeah.
Battle rap.
Are you?
That's what I woke up this morning for.
All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's start off with B. Dot versus Holmzie.
30.
I ain't never like B. Dot till Saturday.
For real?
You ain't like B. Dot?
He was I don't like Kendrick Lamar. He like the Kendrick Lamar battle rap. I don't really want to hear that shit.
I said it on the pod already. I think he been an MVP of the quarantine, man.
Yeah. Like after Saturday, I gave him his just due, and I went back and watched a couple B. Dot battles. He's tough.
And they actually talking about him and Chilla possibly battling for like champion of the year for real.
He had a ball against Holmzie about Chilla. When he's something get the chill.
That's what he want. He want to level up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but one of Holmzie rounds was so like lackluster that when it ended, B. Dot said, "Oh wow."
Like he just knew because he knew he was. You know what I'm saying?
Like this, like oh.
He told him in the face off, yo, like the bar difference just is levels, like, and B. Dot's writing just.
Yeah, he one of the ones you gotta lock in on. Like, when B. Dot battle come on, you gotta like.
But honestly, though, to be real with you, like Holmzie, like did kind of like the same thing that he was doing in the tournament. Like he took like a pretty good angle, like in a sense, like, but it just B. Dot had like, you know what I'm saying, like. He had the counters for like all of that shit. Like it just once he started rapping, it was like, like nothing Holmzie was saying. Like
it got spooky really fast, man.
Yeah, it definitely got spooky in the jump. And Holmzie kind of knew it too, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, Holmzie knew it. But you know, Holmzie got his shit off. Just,
you know,
he got real, man.
Be back for the next.
Yeah.
For me, that was a prior 30 burger. Why we start off with this though?
They called out the whole West Coast, and you know.
Why we start off with this though? Oh, we were just talking about.
Sure. I guess. Logically, makes sense. You are
B. Dot 30 that nigga.
Yeah, it was bad.
Next battle, Danny Miles and Jerry Wess.
30.
Jay, Jerry said I'm a scammer. I can tell you when it's shit fraud.
No, Jerry's like one of my favorite, like
kind of
not new niggas, but
yeah, I get what you said.
On the uprise.
Hey, you like Jerry West? You like Jerry West because you listen to the Joe Budden podcast and you think him and Maul related?
Hey, dog.
I know they're related.
You ever seen him in the same room?
You ever seen him in the same place?
Never. The same person?
Never.
Same person?
All right.
That's why I'm on that one rap.
Foot round 30, Joey, man.
All back. I watched the compilation John earlier. Nigga Joe started speaking about. He said, "Man, fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to rap."
But no, yeah, Jerry, one of the ones right now.
Hey, Jerry, nice, man.
He definitely came
Jerry,
to play.
nice, yo.
The bar guy.
I hate that Danny Myers wore that costume.
Yeah.
But like, if it was one nigga that you expect to wear a costume on Halloween to a battle, it's Danny Myers.
It's because the nigga got 10 kids. He got to leave there and go right back to the block.
He goes straight
He
trick
probably
or
went there before he came.
Hey, nigga said Danny started the battle off looking like Mike Myers. By the time third round came, he looked like a janitor.
He dropped the motherfucking machete in there.
Yo, I seen that shit, yo, and I cried for like 10 minutes, dog. I cried. That shit, man.
There you go.
Yeah, man, let's go with never 30 burger.
He is not the GOAT. He is not the GOAT.
I'm just happy Danny lost.
Yeah, like Danny was rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had pockets, but like, even after his choke,
Not
like,
enough.
when he came back, he got it back. Like, he started rapping, but Jerry was just like flawless. Like, you know what I mean? He was clean with it. Like,
I think it's time for Jerry to get a plate, man.
Yeah. Jerry's ball heavy. Jerry got a lot of songs.
Jerry did get the plates though. If you remember after that Blue Easy joint, he did get quite a few. Right after
I was going to say, he even said it in the
Diddy,
battle. Like
Chess.
he even talked it in the battle. Like he was like, I've been getting all, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing but killers. Like they've been trying to get rid of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he been hanging in there, you know what I'm saying? Like he been holding his own. Like,
hey, he kicked Danny Myers' ass. I enjoyed that shit.
Scared, gotta love it.
I cut the fight off completely to watch Danny Myers get his ass kicked.
Nigga.
I said I'll watch this boxing match later. Let me see Danny get his ass kicked.
Right.
That he did.
Danny got 30. Applaud that. You know?
40 because he wore that costume.
I should have started it off with this week ass shit. EK versus Loso.
Blue hair.
Hated it.
Hated it.
Yo, EK wants to be Kanye West at Sunday service so
So
bad.
ill. Why you ill?
That nigga EK.
Why you hate that fella?
And Loso,
he went from being a golden lord to a fucking smurf.
hey, whenever I see EK, that's what I picture Street Hymns looking like.
Hey, dog, nah, Street Hymns ain't bad, yo.
When the EK popped up, all I thought about was print.
Play.
That
Computer blue.
Man, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't never want to see him battle no more.
Honestly, it's crazy because like it's almost like he can write like, but he just has like almost like nothing else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he wears sweatshirts 4 times his size.
And, like, it just doesn't add up, bro.
No.
He had that big ass sweatshirt on. He looked dumb.
Bro,
he just looked stupid.
That nigga has no delivery. Like,
no nothing. Like, and who dyed his hair blue for him? Like, who didn't tell him, like, hey, bro, you might not want to do this?
That nigga put a crayon in his shampoo.
That nigga dyed his shit with Kool-Aid package.
Right, something like that.
Stupid ass boy. Hey, EK, stop battling.
Was that part of his his Halloween costume?
No, you wearing that shit right now to this day.
Yeah.
Bruh. Fucking Avatar.
I don't know.
You just forgot the rap.
I'm trying to get that man a benefit of it.
Wipe the face off?
I ain't seen too many grown men that had their hair blue. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Maybe it was
But it might have been because of Halloween.
What was his costume? Carlton, when they what's his costume? Carlton when they got the hex put on him and shit, and that shit couldn't change. Like, Carlton's not bad at rap.
Yeah, I don't know what that man was doing, but he lost that
Emerson
battle.
Kennedy, if you're listening to this, I hope you are. Don't battle for like another 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Go to that little temple that Martin went to when Gina had come find him and shit. Go up there, get your life right. And then maybe you should go battle over King of the Dot somewhere.
Najee Rumble. That's where he need to go for real. Maybe he could get some W's up there.
Yeah. Go battle niggas like the Nas and all of them niggas. You know what I mean?
His style of battle rap just isn't. It's not exciting.
Like somebody, I was like, yeah, that you hit it on the head. Somebody else said this shit. It was like it's he was like, you not rapping the KOTD, you not rapping over at A-Hat, you know, the joints out there, like this is like it's different, like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta come, you know what I mean? But he just hasn't figured it out yet, I guess, like all the way.
He must have signed a contract and Smack had get him these battles.
Yeah, they sacrificed.
I feel like I've been seeing him way too many places.
Go ahead and get killed.
I'm not sure why he keep battling.
Yeah, that's like his second.
If I don't see him again for another 8 years, it'd be all right.
Nigga keep losing. I ain't never seen him lose.
Like you keep coming on here. Like, you haven't won. So why do you think that dyeing your hair blue is going to be a good idea? You've been getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, he wild. He wild for that.
Yeah, they should have built him up a little more.
He real not it.
Hey man, if that man wanna go ahead and I can't condone it.
If you can dye your hair blue, at least win 2 rounds.
That's a fact. You gotta have
as a man, you're gonna do what you wanted to do, but if I was his friend, I'm gonna just let him know, dog, you tripping.
Hey, if any of you niggas in this podcast dye your hair blue, I'm letting you know now in advance. Nigga, you tripping. Take that shit out your head.
You can't come with me to the party, yo.
Nah, I don't think none of us going blue with it.
I mean, you know,
that's not talking about Mr. Kennedy. I'm getting irritated talking about him.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. It's a Loso 30 burger, body bag.
Yeah. 40 burger, because, you know, he lost when he dyed his hair. So,
yeah.
All right.
Loso was cooking.
Yeah, he was. He was cooking regardless.
Yeah.
He was in a bag, yeah. He was in a different bag, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he could have did anything for that.
Fuck it, we ain't got to worry about it. Let's talk about Tay Roc and Murda Mook, man.
Yeah, man.
Before we get to that, I'm a little low. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go make a beverage, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay?
We don't give a fuck. Goodbye.
You do,
hey, Murda Mook, Tay Roc, fellas, man. What's up? How y'all fit?
Nigga, you going to the bathroom?
That's what I'm saying. He ain't 60. You know, we gonna keep partying. Hey, Skinny, we gonna keep partying.
Main event. Roc versus Mook.
I can't talk about it because apparently, if you let the world tell it, I despise the air that Tay Roc breathes. So apparently, since I don't think that Roc has won in the last 3 or 4 battles, I hate Tay Roc. I actually like Tay Roc. The nigga just don't win as much as everybody wants to think he wins. I like Suge too, but that nigga be losing. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, Roc, cool. Roc lost at it.
So let's talk about this. Yeah, let's talk about this. So, caffeine polls, obviously.
I ain't trust the caffeine poll.
We're not going to, but we're just gonna put it out there because that is what they're running with. You know what I'm saying? The caffeine polls had first round, Roc with the edge. Second round, Roc with the clear second round. Third round, Mook clear. Let's talk about how we feel about the situation. First round.
So the first time I watched the battle, I thought Roc won the first round too, but after rewatching it, I don't see how people can say Roc won the first round.
Mook was so direct. He was talking to that nigga. He was breaking down situation. Like, it was just like the real raps, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was adding up more than
before we even get to the bars, Like, before we even get to the bars, Tay Roc, stop wearing that stupid ass shit. Wherever you are. Like, before we even get to the bars, stop wearing that stupid ass shit. That hoodie was stupid ass shit. Them contacts are stupid as shit.
And a hoodie on, man. I want
like,
that rock, man.
Stop with the contacts and shit. Like, come on, dog.
Bro.
How old are you?
I think he done with it though. I hope he done with it.
I was hoping he was done with it after daylight.
You know, after the Halloween,
especially when Rock. When Mook sat in the face off and told you, like, we don't want to see that shit.
Right.
And you sitting there yelling at Mook, I could beat you without Dracula. Then why you show up with the stupid ass contacts?
Let me say this though. I can see how people say Rock won the first.
Yeah.
Only because I didn't get to watch it a second time. I'm still going off the first watch, and it was late as shit. It's way later than we're used to watching battles on caffeine.
Right.
And I feel like with Mook, you had to really listen to what he was saying, and it was long-winded, and you had to really like key in and hear what he was saying about like how direct he was. Whereas with Rock, you was still getting the Rock that you knew you was gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It was a clash of the new and the old school.
But this Mook was different though.
Yeah, I can't really say that this was an old school Mook. This Mook was
with
the time.
Old school Mook. I'm just saying that what we're used to hearing from Tay Roc, or what we're used to hearing in the quote unquote this era, wasn't what Mook brought. Mook was talking to him. And every round he was talking to him.
And that's the problem. That's what niggas don't really do no more. Like, niggas don't really go at their opponent. Like,
everything
every round was crafted to Tay Roc.
They don't go in there and break them.
Shit. Not on some old hypothetical, I do this, I kill a scheme about. That's why when it got to the third round and all that scheme shit about, you know what I'm saying, the Teen Titans and the doo-doo, you know what I'm saying, all that shit was cool, but you know what I'm saying, like.
No, don't get me wrong.
It's real raps.
I'm not saying that's how I feel. I'm just saying I understand how.
Nah, even when I watched it on the first joint, I was like, that was debatable.
I can understand how too, because people love to be wrong.
Like, and I was like, Mook was like, I gave it to Mook because Mook was really speaking to, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
directly to the, like, he was speaking like, directly to him.
Like, even Roc said he gave Mook the first round, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they was talking to him at the end of the jump, Roc said,
I gave that shit 2-1 first. Like,
yeah, when we watched it together, I gave that first Mook. I had a 2-1 Mook first and third, and that first round, because that first.
Watched it again though.
I didn't even watch it again. I didn't get the chance to watch it again yet.
Yo. It could be a gentleman's, yo. It could be a gentleman's, yo. Mook's second, like.
Yeah.
He was like, and to me, like, Roc second was really great for the fact of, like, once he, I guess, started hearing like that reaction in the background, and he started like getting like amped up a little bit, like that second half of his second round.
And I hate that shit too. I hate
like
that
he started turning up a little bit though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it gave him a little bit.
Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, started catching wind, like. That's when he started, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, to me, like, Mook was just still on topic, like, you know what I'm saying, like, breaking down. Like, Mook had a couple of things in there that I could have dealt without, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you could have left the tranny conversation out, like, you done heard it a million times.
Right.
Like,
I mean, at this point, when it comes to that tranny shit and Tay Roc,
it's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we don't see the tape, I don't want to hear no more tranny shit about Roc, you know?
Like, he made a believable story, like, you know what I'm saying?
Who was afraid?
But, yeah, who the fuck, like, nobody, like, I'm not that interested, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? And even if you produce the tape, like,
it's dragged out.
I don't even want, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like,
you know
this is the thing, yo. Why is all these dudes got these people on speed dial? So whatever, man. That's
right, when you actually gonna call these niggas?
That's a whole nother.
You call my nigga Two-Tone from over east right now. He got the tape.
He called Goods out too, but Goods said in the interview, he was on the Restore Order joint. He said basically it was just that he basically had heard the same like information about that conversation. Like he just knew about like you know what I mean, year like the way back type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he was like not like
man,
he
if they don't have a tape,
heard
I
the
don't want to hear
conversation.
about
And
it.
he also said that he didn't hear any audio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
well,
so
official was typing in the box saying that he was.
Official said it was a lie.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like.
But also, I mean, you can't really like. It's too many. You know what I mean?
Mook said a lot of shit. Mook was saying a lot of people's names.
Yeah, that's the only part that I kind of low key.
Yeah, it was a couple of fake personals, but
But
Tay Roc whole career is based off of fake gun bars.
You fraud!
Other than that, like I think Mook's first round was flawless, and I think his third round was flawless.
Yeah.
And the second, I still give Roc the second round, but it's closer than what people think.
I is him the second round. I is Roc the second round.
Yeah.
I gave Roc the second. I still only watched it that one time.
I watched it again, yo. I gave it to Mook with the third.
Yeah, I ain't watched it again yet.
Because like I said, that second round was still, but like it was like Tay Roc had a couple like kind of, you know what I mean, spots in there too. But like I said, Mook was just like he had the whole like he was just rapping through it. He was getting through his shit and he was like talking like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was waiting for a reaction or waiting for, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just, you know what I mean? Like rapid fire, but he was, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna check it out again. It's probably gonna be a gentleman's.
Was it battle of the night?
It's the only battle that you had to talk about. Everything else was the body.
Jerry had the rounds of the night. I think Jerry had the rounds of the night.
Yeah.
Right. But I felt like that we could have seen a better rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even feel like that Roc necessarily probably was better than the Daylight Roc. Like,
no. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think we're ever gonna see that Tay Roc again.
Unless he battle Lux.
Nah. Because that Tay Roc, that was the first time he did that whole Dracula thing, so that was fresh. And you know what I mean? He would have to be yeah, so I don't think Roc gonna go back to that.
My nigga look like Ermac out there, bitch. Though.
I wouldn't expect him to battle Mook like he battled Daylight though. Because they two different kind of rappers. You know how people
but if he had bought the Roc that battled Daylight, he could have won. I don't care the different battlers.
I feel like Roc could have been more direct, like as like, you know what I mean? Like this was one of them battles where like nigga, we gonna speak, we have a like my nigga Easy said, we gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, he should have.
Like, that's what I was like. In the first round, I felt like he did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was addressing shit, the bridge shit, and you know what I mean, going back and forth. Like, but then like he faded into, you know, like what Roc is known
for.
Nigga,
Lou said, "How you gonna say I wasn't there fighting when I started this shit?"
With the nigga who said it.
Yeah, I felt like Roc.
I did like Roc talk about how he was gonna hold the door at his funeral. That was kind of
like I said, Roc. Roc had balls. Roc had.
Yeah.
It was just like when you put it up against what Mook was like. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, it wasn't direct enough. Like you said, it wasn't direct enough. Like Murda, and only Roc kept trying to flip Murda. It's like, all right, how many times you gonna flip Murda, dude? Like, go give me some. You know what I mean? He talking to you, you flipping his name. Like that ain't gonna work.
Roc need the crowd, man. He need the crowd. That's
why I said like in his possibly what everybody says.
Yo, I knew Roc needed the crowd when he set a bar against Mook and then looked back in and said, "Y'all hear me back there?" Like, nigga, your opponent is in front of you, not these niggas that we ain't supposed to know is here.
Hey, like I said, that some niggas, that's the energy.
But like I said, I can't say that because the world thinks
that's what they're built on, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the new shit. Like, because of the COVID, this is not how it was. Like, niggas is used to being in them big rooms and them big stages. Still, like, niggas is still getting adjusted, whether they had 3-4 battles on caffeine down in these small rooms. This is still, in a sense, an adjustment, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from what these niggas been doing for fucking, 10 years, 12 years, you know what I mean? Like,
I think about the seatbelt bar. Think about the seatbelt bar in that atmosphere. you might have got some
crickets.
You know, in 2,000 people, nigga almost fell off the balcony. That shit went. Everybody saw how it went.
Video don't do it no justice.
Just, bruh, that joint is so different, man. It's so.
I don't even think he creates the seatbelt bar in this type of.
Yeah, you probably right too in a sense, but
I don't even think he writes that because there's no crowd to react to it.
I just would have preferred him to be kind of like more like his first round, like on something, because I felt like he had other shit he could have talked about, like, you know what I'm saying, like he kind of touched on some more the math shit, like when he started his third, but then he got back into some general, you know what I'm saying. Them raps could have been for fucking.
He
Rito,
had an
you know
angle about Mook letting that person use the N-word, and he touched on it for a bar and a half and then let it be. Like, nigga, no, that's your angle.
Like, I feel like you could have like really like.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your angle. Keep using it. You use it. He used a bar and a half about it and then left it alone.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I felt like the approach started off well, you know what I'm saying, but then it kind of like,
yeah,
you know, it just slowly like Mook was still in that same pocket that they created with the first round. And then it was just like Rock generally kind of got into a, you know what I mean, something else.
One more thing.
Said, the start of that nigga's third dope, that shit got spooky. So Rock even knew what was up, you know what I'm saying? Like, real rap, like.
One more thing about Rock I didn't like.
Rock still gonna get in the, you know what I mean? Rock still, you know what I mean? I guess his stock that technically doesn't drop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it was his stock wasn't going nowhere. Win, lose, or draw.
It was probably the best Mook we've seen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we see Mook every other week, but like it's the best Mook we've seen probably since he's been on.
That was a Mook that could survive in this new era. Like if he craft his bars towards like directly at his guy, like I can deal with Mook.
It's like he adapted. You know he adapted the best way possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He had a pocket with it. Like even with the face off, like I felt like he was just like a level up, like on that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was playing mind games almost, like in a sense. Like, you feel me? Like just with the little word things and like trying to pick out every little word Rock was saying and shit. You know what I mean? And twisted it like. Had Rock in that joint even like I don't even like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, you got a point. You got a point.
Right. That shit was crazy, like.
Right.
Like all that.
Man. We probably gonna see him again. Is somebody y'all want to see him against?
Who, Mook?
Yeah.
Man, they talking about. I guess the lineups was T-Top, Hitman.
Yeah.
Honestly,
he said he was T-Top
in the battle, Mook, I think Mook said he was locked in for 3 because he said honestly he was supposed to take them niggas all back to back. He said he was gonna take Briz, then he was gonna take Rock after Briz, and then he was gonna take T-Top. That's what he said. Like,
hey, so how does T-Top just get Mook?
Even if he wanted to, huh?
Like what has T-Top done to get Mook?
T-Top done bad.
He was in the scuffle, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his man.
I personally don't like T-Top.
Huh?
Hey, yo.
What?
I don't like T-Top.
Hey, yo. Well, they're definitely going to know that you really don't like that you definitely.
Oh, I'll stand on that. I don't like T-Top.
That's a bad.
Why?
Because I've been tired of hearing that shit since he's on UFF. I just don't want to hear that shit in battle rap.
That nigga King. Why you don't like that nigga King?
Like, I just.
Only thing I don't like about T-Top.
Like, I get it, my nigga.
Yeah,
is hard and you so dope. I don't need to hear it every time you get on stage. I'm good.
Only thing I don't like about that nigga is when he say bitch after every.
He don't say it no more. He don't say it no more.
We got that shit on cam though.
Bitch.
He ain't said it since Atlanta. He ain't said it since we went to Atlanta, Ski.
He still say nigga though. After everything he say, damn it.
Nigga.
I'm just not a T-Top fan at all.
He a top 3 angler of all time.
He's a good angler, definitely.
Top 3 angler of all.
I fuck
He
with
don't
T-Top.
talk about the drugs angles no more either, because I think people done called him out on that. Like, you probably, you know what I mean? You probably was on the corner for a little bit, but you know what I mean? you wasn't, you know what I mean?
Either way, it's not doing it now. He's playing in the good herbals now, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Yeah. All that.
I mean, I fuck with T-Top. He one of my favorites.
Yeah, I fuck with T-Top too.
I'm glad y'all like T-Top.
Not mad at you.
Yeah.
I still want to see him and Swamp.
Oh, somebody said something about Arsenal too, though. I don't know how I felt about that, but
Mook and Arsenal.
I do not want to see T-Top and Swamp ever.
I don't want to see Mook and Arsenal though.
They need to make Mook to really adapt to this era. They need to make Mook have 4 to 5 minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like where he can, you know what I mean? Because if you're gonna give him like enough time, like, and honestly, like the rounds, like when I watched it back, like they weren't that bad, like because they both kind of about the same. Like to be honest with you, Mook went a little bit longer, but especially in that third, like like 10 minutes, I think. But like it wasn't like unbearable to watch. Like like it was all right, like you know what I'm saying, but. Like he was in a different bag, yo. Like you know what I'm saying, he was in a different bag.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him again if he gonna be. I wouldn't mind seeing him again if he gonna be on that right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The URL stage, bro. Hey yo, and my nigga, was he talking to Smack or was he talking to Smack?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm getting paid more than Smack.
Nigga said anytime somebody talk to Smack, he went around. That shit be going like that.
The Smack face be like.
Nigga sound getting paid more than Smack.
Right. And how Smack be, niggas be like, Smack, Isha.
He's like, it's just rap, man. It's just rap.
We're talking about it.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it after this.
He addressed this shit on 15 Minutes of Fame. I didn't click on it though, so I don't know what he said. I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
Yeah, we check it out.
Let me know what he said.
Yeah, it was some general. I mean, I'll let you watch it.
I seen Surf saying that's the Mook that he been chasing.
Man.
Of course, that's what you're gonna say.
Yeah, of course.
That plate would be so big.
That's what he took. That's what he want that paper. Like, that's all.
I need Surf go 30. A couple people before he get that one.
We might not see Surf right 3 rounds again until he get that one.
If he could buzz John down, like, you know what I'm
Surf
saying?
ain't making another album, man.
That's what I was ready to say though. Like he ain't in that bag right now.
I just pray we can get back outside and shit can get back shaking.
No, bro.
I don't think we are, yo. I'll be real with you.
I know, but I just hope we do, man.
I think Caffeine got this venue built up for this reason and this reason alone. There will be no more outside. Yo.
Nah, they're gonna be back outside just to get the atmosphere, but it ain't gonna be as many.
Outside for real though. Like,
it's not gonna be as many events as it used to be. They're gonna go back outside just to get the flavor back, but it ain't gonna be 6, 7, 8 events like it used to be. It's gonna be 2, 3. He might do a gnome.
That's fine. We can go to anywhere.
Gnome Summer Madness, and them joints gonna be double the price probably. But you already know we gonna be there.
Back outside.
We gonna be in the building. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, you know, breakdown.
Yeah.
Both of them show big love at the end of the John though.
Yeah,
I ain't want them to though.
You know
I did, man. I wanted them to at least show the respect.
I wanted to see if Rock learned any moves from that Assassin's Creed hoodie that he wore. I wanted the beef to keep going on. You seen what Mav Hopper posted, right?
Yeah.
And it's a woman's hoodie.
Yeah. Hey, yo, I thought it was the Ermac joint, though, yo. The Mortal
Kombat. When Rock had his mask on, I said, this nigga wants to be a Mortal Kombat character so bad.
I like one of y'all almost turned the game on, yo.
Nigga look like a reverse Sub-Zero.
Why you wearing
like the nigga Ermac, yo?
Yeah,
why not just wear some regular clothes,
man? Ermac, yo.
Wear some regular clothes, my nigga. Some jeans, a tee, and some butters would have been cool.
Then you got some contact and it looks like they're hurting your eyes profusely.
I wanted big hat, hoodie Rock, man. That's all I needed, yo.
Bring him back, please.
That's all I needed.
Please.
I don't know if we ever get him back.
Yeah, who y'all think he might be lined up with next?
Hopefully nobody.
They was talking Verb, they was talking Chilla. Man, a couple niggas. This
I don't want to see none of the battles.
You can't tell a man to pod and don't let the man pod.
This nigga just won't stop podding.
Dead body alert.
Yeah. Hey, I saw Jay blink one time and I thought it was a rat. That man Jay blink like this.
Shouldn't have got that second.
No, I did. Not tonight. I did not.
You couldn't see it through the shades, man. Yeah.
Hey.
That's all right, man. Get your Z's. Get your Z's,
man.
King.
All right.
Nice got pissed.
Now you got pissed. You sleepy too. It's cool.
I'm all right, man. I told them up all night, man. Looking by and smiling. Looking by and smiling. Hey, he like, oh, y'all pie now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wrote Smack White on my ballot, man.
Perfect. Computer Blue. Darling Pickett.